We are in arguably one of the most expensive gated communities in the country.
$40 million mansion.
This is actually one of those houses that I would buy myself if I could afford it. So keep buying houses for me so then I can afford it.
What up, what up? It's Supercar Blondie here in LA with your boy, Josh Altman.
What's up?
From $1 Million Listing, one of my favorite ever reality TV shows. He's gonna show us around a $40 million mansion.
I'm pumped that you're here, by the way. Big fan, big fan. Not only is it a $40 million estate in Beverly Hills, one of the best cities in the world, if I must say, but you also get your own private park right across the street.
So this is for your kids. So this is not a shared park with all your neighbors. No. This is your private park for your kids.
Let's put it this way. There's more value to this if you ever wanted to build another mansion surrounded by these other
like a guest house or something, even, right?
Yeah. So this is, in my opinion, one of the most expensive $7.5–8 million parks I've ever seen. Because
it's an $8 million children's park in Beverly Hills.
That's staff parking over there. Wow. And look, what I always see when we sell all these 40, 50, 80, $100 million houses, if you're buying a house like that, you're probably going to have a pretty cool car collection.
Yes.
That's how we know each other.
Yep, exactly. Look, let's be honest, this is a gated community. No one's like going to come by and steal your car. Like, you've got really rich neighbors. Like, you can't get in here without like seeing a guard at the gate or knowing Josh.
Well, that's it. Yeah, if you drop the Josh Altman password, they'll let you right in any of these gated communities. And we are in arguably one of the most expensive gated communities in the country. We are surrounded by, well, just to name drop a little bit so people understand what Beverly Park area is.
Yes.
You know, Sylvester Stallone, Denzel Washington, Eddie Murphy, Magic Johnson. I mean, big time.
So they're your neighbors, basically.
Oh yeah, for sure. One of the #1 deal killers in selling houses like this is if they don't have enough garage parking space.
Exactly. And this is the entrance to your Beverly Hills estate.
Yeah, I love this. So check out the ivy throughout the property as well.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is
archway.
what you come through.
Wow.
Like, it just feels presidential. I love it. You have 4 separate garages right here.
Nice.
Of course, you can enter the house through them, but this is where you keep the supercars.
Yes,
right?
The multi-million dollar cars.
Yeah.
And you can probably park another one here, right? Otherwise, you've got your security buggy. So what's the deal with this? You get a security buggy when you're
And, you know, when you're big time, you need a little security.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah, you would think like lots of places you see maybe in England are 100 years old that has, you know, epic ivy.
Exactly.
This is not. This is actually built in the 2000s. They have been here for about 15, 18 years.
Yeah.
And so to have something like that, super rare.
It's really cool. So this is your entrance. This is very impressive. I love this. And then of course you've got more space here for your cars. So when you have guests, you can line up your cars here and just kind of show them off. Never seen something so amazing. So this is Josh's Dawn, but I do love this spec actually. This is beautiful.
Isn't that cool? So that's my school colors is orange and blue.
How's it?
And back in the day when I went to Syracuse University. So now I got the orange and blue Dawn just to represent.
Yeah, this is really cool. I love it. It's beautiful.
You got the Eldorado.
Yeah.
You got the 80 Trans Am. You got the 69 Camaro. Look at this.
And look at this. This is so cool. I've never seen this
turbocharged.
before. That is very,
This
very
is
cool.
true.
And look at this, like it's all
muscle. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you. So this is multiple tons.
Wow.
And to bring this into the estate, this had to be craned in. Once this was here, it was never moving again. So if you buy this house, most likely this is going to be a negotiation point, but I'm not moving this. You ready?
Look at this. So these as well, they've been imported.
Yeah,
from
imported iron gates. It gives to that dramatic feel. Now again, everything in here is custom. Everything. So come on in.
I love this. I was going to put my hand on the bar, and I actually. Oh well, why? Thank you. This is interesting.
I love this. So the house is owned by a very well-known interior designer. This is her, her dream of doing this. So everything in here. They also have great personalities. So this is kind of a fun little thing that they did with the paintings there.
And then up here, this chandelier. Never seen something like that before.
Yeah, so this is unique. This is one of a kind. This, if I told you how many people it took to install this.
Really?
But it is kind of what separates this Look, when I'm showing other houses that are 40, 50, 60 million dollars, they're all going to be about the same square footage. This one, we're sitting on 7 acres, which is super unique with the park and everything. The house itself is about 15,000 square feet.
Yes.
So that type of stuff is what's going to separate this from what we call a spec house, which was built to sell.
Right.
You would never see these things, which is above and beyond what typical developers would spend.
Yep.
This is their family home.
Yes.
They spent above and beyond.
Right. You walk straight in and you can see out to your infinity pool.
And you gotta just remember, when they did all this, this furniture was not, they weren't worried if somebody walking in here was gonna like it or not. This is them. This is their family house for, you know, almost 20 years.
Yeah.
This is their style. And everything is available as far as purchasing if you do love the estate and you just wanna basically buy the house and move in that day.
Yeah.
You could. But
Turnkeys.
These are top of the line iron doors, which I love. I think it really...
This is really nice. I love this. You walk out here and you've got this massive infinity pool overlooking your view here in Beverly Hills. And what I love about this place is you get the sunset. I've been staying in Beverly Hills and Malibu over the last couple of weeks, and the one thing I've missed is the sunset.
Oh, really?
There was no sunset where I was.
For $40 million, you can get it single night.
You buy the sunset for that amount, right?
This, you feel like you're in the hills in Italy or you're somewhere in Europe.
Yes.
So it's a totally different vibe.
Very quiet. And you know what I love about it as well? It's very private. Like, no one's looking in on you here.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
which is really important.
The people in this community don't want to see other people when they're at home.
Exactly.
They're all high net worth individuals.
Yes.
They're all super private. But I have something to tell you that I think you would appreciate as a car fanatic.
Yes, tell me.
So the starry sky in the Rolls Royce cars, right?
Yes, yes.
That is actually in this pool. And so I'm going to give you the video of what this looks like at night. You see the little holes?
Yes.
Those, you turn a switch on, there are 1,000 stars that come up in the pool that shine through the water.
1,000 stars.
Yeah, so that was all custom, and you know, I love it. I'm a Rolls Royce guy.
Yes,
and I,
me too. I love my Rolls. And this right here, I was like, whoa, what is this spaceship?
So check this out. This is a pod. This is a seat.
I love that, and it works as a shade.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You go all the way down to the street, which is part of the 7 acres.
Yeah.
If at some point in the future you wanted to build a tennis court,
a
guest house, you can do that.
You can
you can go real big here if you want.
That's crazy.
So investment-wise, for people watching, you know, this is amazing and it's turnkey. If you wanted to take this estate to another level, to that 60, 70, 80 million level, you can. It would just have to be, you know, you have to build.
Because this place here is 7 ensuite bedrooms, so you got a decent number of bedrooms. But for bigger families, right, you could actually have a whole guest house built here.
So it's funny you say that.
Or even across the road in the park, if you don't want the park, you can have a guest house there, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, here in California, typically when you have 7 bedrooms, that is on the higher end scale of how many bedrooms you're ever going to see in a house locally.
Right.
Because, you know, some of the overseas families, they roll a lot bigger than we do here.
Yes.
So once you hit 7, you're not really going to see much more. Sometimes you'll see 8 or 9, but it's super rare. So yeah, you'd have to build a guest house.
So it is rare to be able to find space to do that. Oh, this is nice and ready to go.
Oh,
Josh.
yeah, I love this because it's lifted up.
Let's crack the champagne. Get in. This is so nice. Yeah, it's lifted up. Yeah.
I love working out. I'm a gym guy. So you have 2 choices here. You have the hot tub for your muscles.
Yeah.
But then if you want to surprise your muscles, you jump into the cold plunge.
Do you want to demonstrate how that works? Just
You jump into a cold plunge every morning like I do. You feel like you can take on the entire world.
Do you do that?
It's the best thing ever. It speeds up your heart, your metabolism, everything, and it keeps you fresh.
I'm not gonna do that. Look how much yard space you have here just to like run around. There's chickens over there. He's looking at the chickens, trying to steal some eggs.
God.
So you got fresh eggs with your chickens.
Over here, you got a little meditation area. Do you actually want to get in
there?
there?
Yeah, this is cool. So this right here, these are all little wood pieces. And if I get in here, like I'll show you. What happens, come look at this, is you press on it and the wood actually goes down. So it like curves around your body as you sit on it, which is really cool. And it's actually more comfortable than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Because it like wraps around everything. It's cool. So as you're watching this, you might be thinking, well, okay, cool, but can I buy it? Yes, you can. It is for sale for what, 40 million spot on, or how
Actually,
much?
$39,995,000.
Oh, 95.
If you come through the video, I feel like we should just throw in one of those cars. I don't know.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, we could throw in a car.
Let's up the stakes.
All right, let's up the stakes, righto.
You send me the proof of funds, you buy the house, we're good.
You get to choose the car that you want to keep. And one of those is Josh's. So he's going to throw his car in for free, aren't you, Josh? That's...
You know what?
You would,
I have thrown some of my own stuff in before, and I go home, my wife is like, what the hell,
Where's the
Josh?
car?
What? Why'd you walk home? It's part of the deal. LA is all about entertaining outside. We got a nice breezy 85 degrees at all times out here. That's why people move here. That's why I moved here from the East Coast.
Oh,
and
okay.
you know, here with this indoor-outdoor flow, you have an amazing outdoor bar with a custom pizza kitchen.
You don't get that very often, do you? And what I noticed that I didn't notice the first time around is this tree canopy made out of copper. That is cool.
Not only that, you turn a switch on at night, all the light bulbs, it's
cool.
super romantic.
And it mists as well, right?
Yeah, it does. So,
It's
you know,
mist.
it's like watching American football when it's hot out, you see the misters hit the players. You know, if you're really getting intense cooking pizza, you got to have somebody fanning you. That's the mist.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Look at this ground
Pretty cool
too. So this
estate.
was all, you know, custom stonework that they did here instead of just laying down tile.
Yeah.
And just so you know what type of real estate we're looking at right here, like that house in the distance is 150 million. I mean, we're looking at some heavy hitter real estate.
Wow.
Yeah, these are the hills that I drive up and down in the dawn
Every
all
day.
day long selling houses. Yeah.
All right, let's see the house.
Yeah,
Let's
you
see
got,
what
I'm
we
excited to show it to you.
Yeah.
It always is easier for me to sell a house when I love it, and this is actually one of those houses that I would buy myself if I could afford it.
Yeah.
So
when's that day coming?
yeah, so keep buying houses for me so then I can afford
So
it.
you can live here. This feature right here is probably my favorite in the whole house. I've never seen this before. You see this projection on the wall? It's projecting flowers, but it kind of works in reality as well. Like it's a combo of projection and reality.
Don't move the vase! It's perfectly situated for the stem of the flower here. Obviously at night you can see it better, but the whole idea here was standing at that end of the hall.
Yeah.
You see these beautiful flowers just flowing.
I love this. And this is all leather, a leather wall.
You got the projector up there.
Very cool. And then this, of course, would be fireplace, right?
That you can
Switch
see
that
through.
on. You see through straight into, this is probably my favorite room. This is where I hang out the most. This is your cinema room. And check out the space. I mean, what?
This room sells itself. This room makes my job easy. People walk in here and their jaw drops every single
Honestly.
time. Yeah.
So you've got this massive TV, but it gets better than that.
So before that came down, you have no idea there's even room to have a screen that can come down right there. When you're in LA, we're all about the entertainment business, right? And that's what makes this town go round. So you gotta have a cool theater. What they have here, which is really unique, is they have a system that you have to be invited to be part of, where they get the movies first.
So what happens, you got to be invited into a members only club.
Yeah, so like you want to go see Fast and the Furious?
Yeah.
You get it here first. You only get to watch it, I think you get to watch it once and then it disappears.
Right.
But you have to be obviously well connected because they have to trust you.
Yes.
Because you're getting something that nobody else is.
Yeah.
But that's what the system is. They put in a little code and you're watching movies.
So behind those doors, there's a whole system. So they come in, they put in the code and load it up for you and boom, off you go. You watch the latest blockbusters. That's
and so I didn't tell you, with purchasing this house, you get lots of friends.
Awesome, I'm in.
This is amazing.
This
they
is
hired
cool.
one of their favorite artists to come in here and paint. These are all actual books in here, a bookcase, and paint over it. And I think it's just.
And I've never seen anything like it.
Wait, real quick before we go in there.
Yeah.
We got to show this custom wallpaper.
Oh yeah.
Check this out.
So when you touch it, these are real peacock feathers.
And by the way, no peacocks were harmed in the making of this. Just so you know, this was.
Good to know.
Yeah.
The stone is different in every room, pretty much, isn't it?
Formal dining. And what's nice about it, it does connect to the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have a chef and they want to come out and serve, that's how they do it. But at the same time, you open these doors, makes it a lot more casual.
Yes.
Yeah. They call this, the kitchen, it's where the heart is. And so this is the heart of the house right here. This is beautiful.
And aren't these cool?
I think, look, chandelier-wise in this house, there is, a lot of it's Murano crystal, but then there's some of this fun stuff that's included.
Well, over here, I know from watching your videos, this is called the Ferrari of Ovens. So this right here, this is French, this is handmade, right?
Yes. As you can see right here, La Cornue. This is about a $100,000 stove. When you see this in a house, it's a very easy judge of character if the house was built well.
Right.
Because we always say, if someone's going to spend that type of money on a stove, they've spent money everywhere.
Right.
Love this stone. So this was all, every piece of stone throughout the property was custom picked out at the stone yard for each individual room.
Yep.
This is one of my favorite. I've never seen a stone like this, but it does add to the room. So downstairs we have 3 other bedrooms. There's 7 bedrooms total in the estate, but I really want to show you like the money shots.
Yeah. Through these doors, you're going to see over $1 million worth of chandeliers just in this hallway alone. So,
that's right.
Okay, open up these doors and look how long this is with all of these incredible chandeliers.
This is one of my favorite viewpoints of the entire house. It's almost like an illusion. Even when we walk through here, you're like, wait, is that a mirror?
Yeah, it looks like there's a mirror right there and then it just repeats itself, but it's not, it's that far down.
And look at the gold pieces that are about 3 inches below the ceilings, just to give it a vibe in here.
That is cool.
And all lacquer paint, so everything's, you know, very kind of toned down, which I love.
Yes.
If you could actually feel how heavy these doors are when you push them open.
These are just doors for the master bedroom. This is not like the doors to the main house. They've imported these doors from a Bali temple.
About a 1,500 square foot master bedroom. You have his and hers both sides, but this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Look at this, by the way, in the fireplace. This is
what
cool.
is that?
These are custom balls. So instead, in a lot of houses in LA, you will not see wood burning fireplaces.
Okay.
Once you knock a house down, you can never rebuild a house with a wood burning fireplace. It's illegal here.
Really?
Just so you know. So when you do see them, it's because they kept that chimney and rebuilt the house around it, believe it or not.
Whoa.
So here, of course, this is what you see instead, which is you know, you turn it on with a switch and it's more of a design feel.
But it's real flames, right?
Real flames, yes.
It'll heat up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so let's see the his and hers. And what I love is they've customized it to being a female bathroom, right? It feels feminine in here. You've got your vanity table here, you've got marble everywhere you look, right? I mean, it's pretty special. And just look how big the shower is. I mean, come on. Okay, so that's hers. And then?
I do want to show you something very cool here. This is a hyperbaric chamber.
Wow.
Okay, so this is all about, as you've seen throughout this house, the hot tubs, the cold plunge, the meditation rooms, all that stuff. This is about muscle recovery and staying young and fresh. So you go in this machine, it's oxygen, it's called a hyperbaric chamber. And
I need one of these. And then the walk-in closets are what, just here?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So that's going to be your walk-in closet here. And the same on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the master. Now we've got these 2 cool ones down here that I love.
And again, in the house, you can shut all of these areas off.
That's
so if you want just the master bedroom over there, you can do that. Or you can open them all up.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So we have 2 amazing bedrooms over here.
I love this color scheme here with the blue chandelier and the pink on the walls.
You like that?
I love
this is, you know, it's a specific personality palette you got here.
I just think it's fun. They're all completely different.
To go from one to the other and it's just a couple steps away.
I mean, look at this. It's completely different.
This is how I live by exactly this, which is what would Beyonce do? I think she would sell. She would sell. So we are selling houses with Bitcoin, believe it or not, in this environment, what's going on right now. We have a couple sellers that do accept Bitcoin. This is not one of them, although, you know, I'm sure they would look at any offer, but I do have houses that are accepting it.
Really?
And it's really interesting.
What's the most expensive house you've sold with Bitcoin, accepting Bitcoin?
Well, right now I'm in a deal right now for $8.5 million with Bitcoin.
Wow, that's so cool.
But you know, we sold an amazing house last week, not with Bitcoin, but we were in multiple offers with a buyer who made his money from Bitcoin for $45 million.
Oh wow, there you go.
So how much have you made?
Now in here, this is cool. This is like a music room, right? And actually, when I was looking at this, it feels like it could be a dance studio. You know, with the full mirrors everywhere.
Isn't this cool?
Oh wow, yeah.
This also backs up to the closet, so if you wanted to have your glam room, which a lot of celebrities that we sell houses to have glam rooms.
Yes.
And this could be the perfect
Glam,
space.
and you do have natural light as well, right?
Oh,
you
yeah.
put this up and you've got the natural light. Cool. That is so true. All right, that makes sense to me. All right, so this is your meditation room.
Yes. Here's the best viewpoint of the chandelier. Come directly under and look up.
How do you do this?
I don't know.
It's clear I've never done this before.
I don't want to do the wrong one that brings out like the evil spirit.
Ah! Okay, I clearly have no idea what I'm doing. Wow. Is that it? Is that how we covered it?
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Champion, man.
Amazing.
All right, love you guys. We're out.
Bye, guys.
Bye.